Hey, welcome back everyone, General Turney here, coming back with a brand new COC episode, and welcome my friends to a new video about 5 things that we cannot explain inside of the game. So what this episode is basically going to focus on is the 5 most unexplainable features that we have inside of Clash of Clans. Now this is going to include some free gems, this is also going to include some hidden Easter eggs, so stay tuned guys, this episode is going to be awesome. So at the end of the episode, once you have watched all 5 guys, let me know down below in that comment section which one of these top 5 is the most unexplainable. But for now, let's get ourselves into number 1. Now check this out, this is really damn weird. This was actually sent to many different players around the world, and it basically says play support receive 2,500 free gems. You have been donated gems, please claim to receive them. And then it says already claimed. So obviously the player, you can check out their name top left hand side of the screen, has already claimed the 2.5k free gems that they have been provided with by Supercell. Now I have no idea why these guys have received free gems. If you know, let me know down below in that comment section guys. Now I will say over on Clash Royale, Supercell did give some players some gems, but that was only because they actually reduced the amount of gems it costs to get cards in the game. And if you already had those cards, Supercell basically refunded you gems, but that was more like a gem refund. I have no idea what player support is guys. I've tried to Google it, I still cannot find out what this is, so I'm going to put this as one of the top 5 most unexplained things in the game. How do you get 2,500 gems for free? I have absolutely no idea, but if you want to get yourself 2,500 gems for free guys, then hit that like button down below, cross your fingers, and you never know, when you wake up in the morning, you could have 2.5k free gems. Although I very much doubt it guys, but then again, hit the like button down below, you never know your luck. So moving on to the next one, and this is actually one of the most fascinating top 5 in the video guys. Now I'm sure many of you have actually seen this before, but we're going to get ourselves into the gameplay of it and what it basically is about. So there have been a variety of different Easter eggs inside of the game over the last couple of years, but this is by far one of the most unexplained ones. No one really knows why it's still in the game. And why Supercell? I don't know, maybe haven't brought some other ones. So this is the actual, the Christmas Easter egg from I think 2012, so 4 years ago. All you have to do, go onto one of the goblin maps, drop the wall breakers on the 3 different sections of the walls, and then once you're done that, all you need to do is go down the bottom, and of course you can see the 3 walls have been destroyed. Go down the bottom and then drop a couple more wall breakers on the P.E.K.K.A. statue. Once those walls are down, drop one single troop that's going to run straight through. A little present's going to go boom, and then Santa's going to come on his lovely little sleigh. Drop a couple of presents and everything's going to explode. Now as I said, you've probably all seen this before guys. I mean, who hasn't seen this? But it's basically just a weird unexplained thing in the game, because there were a few of them, but Supercell actually removed some of the other ones, so I'm not sure why they've kept this in. Obviously it's old school and it's kind of like a tribute to the older players. So just before we move on to the next one guys, one quick announcement. In 2 days time I am giving away $1,000 on the channel. 2 days time, this Monday, $1,000 giveaway. If you want the chance to win, all you need to do is drop a sub to the channel and of course leave a like on the video to show some support. This Monday, stay tuned, $1,000 giveaway. So straight into the next one guys, check out the top left hand side of my screen. You can see right on the little player profile there is a red dot on my badge. Now that red dot never used to be there before one of the most recent updates, and basically not every player gets that little red dot. So what people have been saying is, why do some players have the red dot and some don't? Now if you actually go into the player profile, you can see there's nothing to claim, there's no reward, there is no XP claim, there is no free gems, there is nothing. So I don't know why that little red dot is on some people's player profiles. Let me know down below in that comment section, do you have that red dot or is it not appearing on your player profile? As you can see from mine, I have it. I don't know why it's there guys. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really even bother me, but it's just like a really small, unexplainable thing in the game. So moving on to number 4, and this is perhaps one of the most old ones as well, and one of the most controversial, because loads of people actually want this, and then loads of people see it as cheating. So there are a couple of clans around the world which have either 2, 3, or sometimes even 4 leaders. Now this one in particular is just one of the most basic ones. This has 2 leaders, guys. But it's still strange. I mean, a clan with 2 leaders is gonna have a slight advantage, or is it? I'm not really too sure, guys. I don't really see it as cheating. It's just something which is unexplainable, and no one really knows how it actually happens or occurs in the game. Now, Supercell must surely know that these clans have several leaders, and they've had several leaders now for well over a year. and Supercell haven't done anything about it, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't know if it's just a glitch, I don't know how to explain it, so this is going to go down as number 4. Once again, let me know down below, guys, do you have 2 leaders in your clan, or do you have 1 leader and 49 co-leaders? We have, I think we have the 1 leader, we have about 10 co-leaders, a couple of elders, and then everyone else is just standard members. So now we're going to get ourselves into the 5th most unexplainable thing in the game, and this is one which happens to every single one of us. I've left it for last place, guys, because you're all going to be so familiar with it that you wouldn't even expect it to be inside of the list. So are you ready for this? Now, I am pretty damn sure that this is actually an unexplainable feature because no one knows when you're going to get it. No one knows how long it's... Well, obviously it stays until you remove it, guys, but this is going to be the gem box. Now, the gem box has been in the game for many, many years. Obviously, Supercell has done several changes to it. Let me just talk about them quickly, guys. So the gem box was introduced, I think, as the game was released, and it only used to give you, I think it was 10 gems, and then Supercell increased it to 30, and then actually decreased it, I think, to 25. So they've had a little play around with it. Now it's set at 25 gems. But for those of you that do not know, there is no set time period for a gem box. Some people say you receive it every week. Some people say you receive it every month. I can guarantee you that at some point in this game, since I downloaded it, guys, 2 years, 2 months ago, I haven't had a gem box sometimes for almost 4 or even 5 weeks. And then the other week, I got 2 gem boxes in about 3 days. So it is really just completely random. I'm not sure how it works, how it goes, how Supercell distributes these gem boxes. All I can say is it really isn't, I would say, a fair system. I'm sure some people get a lot more than others, but at the end of the day, it's only 25 gems. I mean, you can boost your barracks, guys, and those gems are going to go down the toilet. So really, in reality, 25 gems isn't a lot, but it is definitely one of the top 5 most unexplainable things inside of the game, because you don't know when you're going to get it, you don't know where it's going to spawn, and it's kind of similar to, you know, the actual Halloween decorations. I mean, some people are going to receive 20. I mean, there's one guy who's apparently already got like 40 of them. I received 1, and it took about 3 days to get it. So it's kind of like an unfair balance. I'm not sure if Supercell do that on purpose, if it's just completely random, or maybe it's just like a system which, you know, just randomizes everyone's base. So let me know, guys, how often do you think that we receive a gem box? Do you remove it straight away, and how long before you receive a next one? Do you think that the 25 gems we do receive is far too small in comparison to, you know, what the game actually costs? So they are, in my opinion, some of the top 5 most unexplainable features in the game. Now, if you've made it this far into the video, guys, go ahead and drop a like down below on this episode. Now, there is an email in the description box down below. If you have any cool Easter eggs, any cool glitches, hacks, anything whatsoever that you want to send me, guys, feel free to drop me an email, and I will try and make another top 5, maybe top 5 weirdest, you know, glitches, hacks, or something cool that you guys want to see. Now, I know there are some other unexplained things inside of the game. If you have anything that you want to add to the video, let me know down below, guys. If you do see something cool in the comment section, go ahead and drop a like on that comment so that I can actually see it, check it out, and see whether it is pretty damn cool. There were a couple of other Easter eggs, as I said earlier on, but they seem to have been, I think, removed from the game. There was one Easter egg which actually used to be on every single person's map. You know, when you remove all the obstacles from your base, if you go into the 4 corners, there used to be faces in the 4 corners. I don't know if you guys remember that. If you're a new player, obviously you're not going to remember it, but if you've been playing the game for at least, I would say, a year, when Town Hall 11 was actually released last year, there was some weird faces in the grass. So obviously Supercell changed the Easter eggs. If you don't know what an Easter egg is, it's basically like kind of a hidden weird thing inside of the game, just like the Santa Claus thing that you just saw a couple of moments ago. But basically, yeah, it appears that Supercell actually removed some and add some new ones in. So hopefully we will be receiving some new ones this Christmas, because they're pretty cool and they kind of hint to us what could possibly be coming inside of the next update. So there will be a second episode coming, but it will be about 6 hours time, guys, so stay tuned for that. That is going to be a late night upload. As I said, in 2 days time, there is only 2 days to go, so Sunday and Monday, we will be releasing the $1,000 gift card or gift prize giveaway. Now, there are going to be 10 prizes, guys. There will be a cool video to go along with that episode and the giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We have just passed, believe it or not, 900,000 subscribers, guys. So we are only 100,000 subs away from a million. We're at like 900,500 subscribers. So I cannot thank you guys enough. For those of you that do not know, we have been growing at quite a substantial rate, because COC is kind of like a dying game, and we are one of the YouTubers that put a lot of effort into still trying to keep this game alive and, you know, still having fun with it. Now, I'm not going to lie, Clash Royale has been having quite a few new card updates, guys, and it does look pretty damn cool. For those of you that don't know, I did play Clash Royale. I think I was level 10 in the game before I actually quit about 5 months ago, so I was quite a high level player. I may go back and try it out this weekend, guys, maybe tomorrow, see how I feel, and if you guys want to see an episode on it, then we may actually bring that to you. I'm not sure how many of you want to see an episode on Royale, because I know loads of people who play this game don't actually play Clash Royale. So if you do want to see that, guys, drop a like on the video. Also, if we get over 5,000 likes on this episode, I will bring you a Royale video either tomorrow or Monday, just before we do the $1,000 giveaway, or we may even put some footage in the $1,000 giveaway from Royale. So I will see you shortly in a couple of hours time, guys. Have a great Saturday evening. Peace out.